Smith's got 9.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Ezeli inside. He's against Fry. Kept alive.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
They're amped up now, Kevin. After trailing for so long, they finally pulled ahead.
Kevin Love's checked in for Channing Frye. The free throw drops for James. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
And the Warriors with some changes. And in rush, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. The Warriors trail. Clark the pass to Spates. And there's the feed to Clark. Pass to Ezeli. 4 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And it's good on the layup. Ezeli's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Rush's shot is off.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Space. Barnes is checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Green with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
They set the screen. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Outside for Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 12.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Now Bogut, after Iman Shumpert missed from long range.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osgood's checked in.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning. And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. Off target with that shot. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Cavaliers trailing. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's Curry with the drive. A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
James, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
To the paint. And the dunk by Barnes.
Whoa, whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. James outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
It's Curry outside. Cannot hit. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Thompson with it. Bogut picks him up. And Thompson kicks to Irving. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Timeout called the Warriors. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. LeBron against Iguodala. Elbow shot. And again, LeBron James. James has got 15 points in just the second half.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Curry kicks to Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup. Spates has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
The drive by LeBron. And he gets it to go. James has got 21 in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And he recovers it. Green kicks to Curry. Now the pass to front. Puts up a 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Smith dishes to LeBron. Passes to Mozgov. Cleveland moving it around. Curry against Irving. Kicks it to front. Teardrop shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Channing Frye.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And both free throws good for Spates.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
LeBron outside. It's off.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
It's Curry outside.
Got it! What a shot! Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me?